Real estate does not have to be hard or frustrating. Real estate can be fun, easy, and profitable with more clients that you can handle and a lot of money. Clients that will appreciate you and pay you what you are worth. Hi, I'm Eddie Zubia. I will give you 3 very important tips that if you follow, you can make as much money as you want in real estate and grow a real estate company as big as you want it. The title of this video is Real Estate Made the Easy Way. I have been in real estate for 30 years, and everything in this video I have done, it is not some theory. I have experienced it in the field. I have made a comfortable 6-figure income working year after year, working Monday through Thursday from 9 to 3. The average real estate person makes less than $10,000 per year. Most real estate professionals do not make it past their 2nd year. They do not make it because they are not making any money, and it's hard and it's frustrating. I know it's sad, but those are the stats. Real estate can be very hard or it can be very easy. I will explain more in a bit. It's not that I'm smarter or work harder than those who do not make it, and it's not a criticism. Some of those guys are really smart, and some of them have been very hard workers, and they have failed. One very important factor when it comes to real estate success, the easy way, or real estate frustration and failure. Friends, family, and acquaintances hear about guys that make a lot of money in real estate, and they say, hey, I want to get into real estate. They think that just by being in real estate, they think they will make a lot of money. Then they say, okay, I'm going to get into real estate. Then they say they want to get into real estate sales, or they say I want to get into real estate loans. And when they get into real estate is hard, frustrating, and they are not making it. While other real estate professionals and businesses in real estate, it just flows with clients and profits. The newbies, they do not take into consideration what the market condition is in. If the real estate market is declining, or the real estate market is rising, or what has been the real estate trend for the last 2, 3, 4, or 5 years. This is the first tip. Align your business with a real estate market trend. I will give you a few examples. Hopefully, I will clear it up for you. Here is the second tip. Work with sellers only. I created a real estate listing program, listinggenerationsystem.com. I created this program after 30 years of being in the field. In any economy, a booming real estate market or a declining market, I do very well. I do very well in both a booming market or in a declining market. I did very well during the mortgage meltdown of 2008, and I will tell you how in a bit. For the first 13 years of my real estate career, I had many different jobs. I worked for a real estate records company. I worked for a real estate lending company. I worked for a real estate bankruptcy attorney. I worked for a real estate investment company. I started a real estate listing company, and I owned a property preservation business. A property preservation business is a business that takes care of bank-owned REO properties. Every job experience I had, it became a building block for my real estate career. I learned so many things from the different jobs in my real estate career. If you want to be successful in real estate, you must always be learning and innovating yourself and your real estate business. Let's talk about innovation for a bit. Have you seen a public phone lately? When I was growing up, there was a public phone on every corner, but the cell phone took care of that. How about a typewriter? You can make the best typewriter with all the coolest features, and it will not work anymore. The computer and the printer took care of that. Public phone and the typewriter are both obsolete now. When I started my real estate company, I started as a listing agent. Everyone told me I would fail in my real estate business. They told me, no, you must start up as a buyer's agent. You cannot start as a listing agent. Back to my story. When I started my real estate business, my mentor told me to work with real estate listings only. At the time, I did not understand, but I listened to him because my mentor had a very successful real estate business. I went to interview at the big brokerage offices, and they laughed in my face when I told them I wanted to enter real estate sales as a real estate listing agent. They told me I would fail. that I had to work as a buyer's agent first. They told me I had to help somebody buy a house first, and in 4 to 7 years, when they were ready to sell, I could then list a property. What is the difference between a listing agent and a buyer's agent? Before I started my real estate business, I knew what the difference was between a listing agent and a buyer's agent, but I did not fully understand it until I experienced it. A listing agent represents the owner of the property that wants to sell. A buyer's agent represents the buyer. But there is much more to it than that. There are several reasons why you must become a listing agent. Before my mentor told me to work with real estate listings only, I just thought I would work with everyone. I wanted to work with buyers, listings, leases, loans, business owners, commercial, industrial. After my mentor told me to work with real estate listings only, I came up with a plan to work with sellers only. I got laser focused on working with listings only, and I found several niches of motivated sellers. My first transaction. Let me fast forward a bit to my first transaction. I started a marketing campaign. I got my first listing call. I was so nervous. I got my first listing appointment. I went to it and I got the listing. It was so easy. I had positioned myself as an expert. My clients were motivated to sell. Their only logical choice was to list the property with me. I closed my first transaction. I got lucky. My escrow officer was really experienced and she helped me a lot. On the other hand, many listing agents have a tough time. I have heard the stories of listing agents that go to listing appointments and the homeowners literally book 3 appointments back to back the same afternoon. They will have one appointment at 4 p.m., another appointment at 4:30, and another one at 5. Real estate agents literally crossed each other's paths as they would enter into the property. The property owner, after hearing the presentation, will tell them, "We'll get back to you." This will not happen to you if you use the strategies in listinggenerationsystem.com. Be a listing agent. I put the property up on the MLS and I get offers. I get 20 offers to present to my clients. They loved me. I looked like a rock star to my clients. Why be a listing agent and not a buyer's agent? I understood why my mentor told me to be a listing agent. Being a buyer's agent was not fun. Buyer's agent had to get their clients pre-approved, drive them around until they found a house. Sometimes this took months. When the clients found a house that they liked, the agent had to submit an offer and had to compete with a lot of other buyers. I did not want to be a buyer's agent or a listing agent with unmotivated and unrealistic sellers like the listing agent horror story I just shared with you. I did not want to be a listing agent to properties that were on the MLS for 6 months, 9 months, or 12 months. I wanted to work with motivated sellers that needed and wanted to sell fast. How would you like to work with motivated sellers? Yes. How about sellers that say, "I'm done with my property and I want to get rid of it now"? Sellers who will beg you to take their listings. These motivate sellers who want to sell their properties yesterday. They are everywhere. They are right in your own backyard, and I will show you how to find them. The real estate market trend. Real estate runs in cycles. There is strong real estate markets where properties are going up in value and real estate lenders are lending money, like we are right now, a booming market. And there are declining real estate markets, recessions, like the mortgage meltdown of 2008. At the beginning of the video, I said that real estate does not have to be hard or frustrating, that it could be fun, easy, and profitable, and you can grow your real estate business as big as you want. During the declining real estate market of 2008, when there were thousands of properties being foreclosed, I owned a property preservation business. I was taking care of bank-owned properties. My company was doing REO cleanouts, trash outs, board ups, fencing pools, maintaining pools, covering pools, installing fences. Anything that a bank-owned property needed, my company took care of it. All major banking and lending institutions, loan servicing companies, asset companies were all contacting me if I could service their properties. I was servicing an average of 800 properties per month. I could not hire and train people fast enough. During the booming real estate market from 98 till 2001, we were getting out of the previous recession. I was working with my former bosses, mentors, and they were buying discounted mortgages across the country. From 2002 to 2006, I did real estate listings. We had 25% appreciation in properties. Lenders were lending money. The real estate market was booming. A lot of agents wanted to join me with my real estate listing company, but I worked it one-man gang style. Here's the big insight. If I had started a property preservation business when the real estate market was booming from 1998 till 2006, I would have failed. It would not have been fun or easy or profitable. It would have been a miserable struggle. Now, if I would have tried to do real estate listings during the mortgage meltdown of 2008, it would have been very painful, hard, and frustrating. How did I find motivated sellers? How do I find these niches? I found these real estate listing niches because of my previous real estate experience. I had worked at a real estate records office, and at the real estate records office, we would publish lists of homeowners that were in foreclosure and lists of properties that were going to be sold at public auction and other lists. I learned how the clients used the list in so many different creative ways. I worked with a real estate lender. I learned how a lender looks at a property, and I also met a lot of real estate lenders. I worked with a real estate bankruptcy attorney. I learned that attorneys made money by solving people's problems, such as property problems and financial problems. I created a program of my 30-year real estate career. I have compressed my 30-year real estate career into 8 easy-to-follow modules. I give you the best of the best, the listing niches with no competition, all of the insights and all of the lessons I learned while working with millionaire real estate investors. At the beginning of the video, I told you I will share with you 3 tips about real estate success. Here are my real estate success tips. Number 1, be a listing agent, like my mentor told me. Align your real estate business with a real estate market trend. You make money by solving other people's problems, such as property problems and financial problems. And one more, find niches with little or no competition. I created a program, Listing Generation System. I will show you 5 listing sources with no competition. Sellers will beg you to take their listing, and once you're on your way, you will find more. I will show you how to be ahead of the real estate market. You will always be ready for the next move. To truly be successful, you have to be ahead of the real estate curve. For example, I saw this. Some guys were trying to start a property preservation in 2010. By that time, it was too late. Everyone and their brother-in-law were already in the business. You have to get in early. You will learn so many things. I have compressed everything I have learned in my 30-year real estate career into 8 easy-to-follow modules. Everything is broken down and explained step by step. I hope this video will give you some good tips and insights. Please like and share this video. Sign up for a free trial at listinggenerationsystem.com. This offer is only available to the first 100 users. I will not offer new trials after this. When I reopen the program to the public, it will cost you between $4,000 to $5,000. Go to listinggenerationsystem.com.